Okay, I'm just gonna quickly review how we want you guys to set up for a bench press. First off, the height of the rack should be roughly so it's just shy of the top of my waistband. It could be a whisker higher, so actually. So now, top of my waistband there. When you set up, it's important to have the barbell forward in the rack, so that way when you go and set up and you put your eyeballs directly under the bar, when you set up, you're never going to run into this J hook, because there's nothing more annoying than benching and every single time you run into this thing here and you're like, oh, why is this happening? So that's why I always roll the bar forward, so that way that doesn't happen. When you set up, as stated, you're gonna have your eyeballs directly under the bar. So if it said like your name on the ceiling, it said Tom on the ceiling, I wouldn't know because I can't see the ceiling. From there, my feet are flat on the floor. If you need to elevate the floor, you need plates or a box or something like that, so that way you can keep your feet flat. This is preferred. You might see some people with a small heel lift. Again, that is person specific. Generally speaking, we're looking for feet flat though. From there, I'm squeezing my glutes like I was at the top of a glute bridge, and then I'm pulling my shoulder blades together. And in turn, that gives me a small natural arch in my low back, which there's nothing wrong with. In fact, it's encouraged in a bench press. From there, you're gonna grab the bar, and again, width is gonna be person dependent. I like to go about a thumb length away from the edge of the knurling. Some folks are gonna be a little bit wider. I would say it's unlikely though that you're any more narrow than that. From there, big breath, so I've now filled my diaphragm, I'm holding, and I've still got my glutes and my shoulders pinned together. I can bring the bar out of the rack, and when it starts, it's essentially right over top of my nipples, for lack of a better word. And again, I'm still pulling my shoulders together, my arms are straight, my feet are flat, and my glutes are tight. Big breath again. The bar is gonna have a small curve as it's gonna come down and touch my sternum. My forearm should still be straight up and down, my wrists are pretty neutral, and then I extend my elbows to come out of that bottom position. Shoulder blades are still together, no reaching, this is bad. Again, pulling those shoulder blades back. And then again, why my feet are flat is if this was really heavy, I come down and then I can push my feet into the floor as I fight to lock out the barbell, rather than if I take my feet off the floor, something weird like that probably happens. So again, shoulder blades always set, glutes always on, feet always flat, hands tight, wrists pretty neutral, so none of this, not straight up and down, neutral. And again, holding that breath and just taking short little breaths in and out as needed. When I'm done, I bring the bar all the way back. If it's set at the right height, it should just touch the top of the J hooks, and then I can roll it forward back, so the next person can use it.